Thank you for the question. This just immediately gets to the intersection of 2 points that others and I have raised already. The Supreme Court we have right now is a function of an explicit bargain between people who wield their faith to strip away people's rights and corporatists who want to ensure that there's no regulation of corporations. That's how we ended up with the people we have now serving as a majority of this court. And it's part of why we're pushing back against corporate special interests and political corruption is part of the effort to secure abortion rights, retain access to other basic rights. Over the course of my time in the Assembly, I'm proud to have been a co-sponsor of Roe codification. This is during the dark ages of the mid-aughts when things are imperfect today, but they were even worse back then. And we had clear anti-choice majorities in the House and Senate, and Don Clergy was our governor. We were having to fend off the possibility of a waiting period, making it to the floor when it would become law very quickly, had it been allowed to see votes. I worked to expand or co-sponsored legislation to expand access to abortion coverage to people who are on Medicaid. And I've also done work to help push back against the Supreme Court, organizing hundreds of thousands of people to oppose the nominations of Coney, Barrett, and Kavanaugh, for instance, and also doing a lot of work that too detailed for here around Senate procedure to look for ways that we could delay and perhaps even block their confirmations. I think that we need to, in some approximate order of structural impact, we're in the middle of a crisis and we don't know what this court's going to do next. So we need to do things like grab the lowest hanging fruit. We need to push forward with codification of contraception rights, for instance. It seems like that might be possible even under the current Congress. We need the executive branch to take action to allow access to abortions in places where it's banned or likely to be banned. We need to codify Roe, and then we need to look for ways to reform the court so we end up with one that is not intent on stripping away basic rights,